I think the point, the part of your book that has people most upset thus far, which is some of your writing about the decision around the president abandoning his reelection campaign, the timing there and how it was handled. You say in part, page 46, it's Joe and Jill's decision. We all said that like a mantra, as if we'd all been hypnotized. Was it grace or was it recklessness? In retrospect, I think it was recklessness. The stakes were simply too high. This wasn't a choice that should have been left to an individual's ego, an individual's ambition. It should have been more than a personal decision. Whose decision should that have been? How should that decision have been made?
So when I write this, it's because I realize that I have and had a certain responsibility that I should have followed through on. Which is, and so when I talk about the recklessness, as much as anything, I'm talking about myself. There was so much, as we know, at stake. And as I write, you know, where my head was at the time is that it would come off as being completely self-serving.
If you said to President Biden that you did not think he should run again.
Yeah, or even that he should question whether it's a good idea. But I think that, you know, one of the reasons I wrote this book, Rachel, is there are actually a number of reasons. One is, that it is unprecedented, right? To your point of what you said in your opening. We had a president of the United States running for re-election, 3.5 months from the election, decides not to run. The sitting vice president enters the race against a former president of the United States who's been running for 10 years with 107 days to go. And it ended up being the closest presidential election in the 21st century.
What? Are we all aware of what was happening? He won every single swing state. He won a majority vote. I'm 100% convinced that had Kamala Harris become president of the United States of America, we will be a third world country right now. That's the first thing that I'm convinced of. The second thing is Kamala Harris is 100% self-serving. She is a DEI vice president in order to get the black vote. And the third thing that I'm convinced of is that the book is a cash grab, and that's why she's burning everything down. And she has no ambition of ever becoming president of the United States of America. And that's why all of her colleagues are angered in the Democratic Party.